Go to the motion page and let's turn off the viewport as we won't need it for this lesson. Over by the nodes bar, we'll see that we're going to use two nodes to create our motion tree. We've got transition node and actions. The transition node can be thought of as a pose that the agent passes through. For this example, we'll set this to stand. Actions are the actual motion that you may have captured or animated and have brought into Massive to use as the motion for the agent. So this will be the stand action, and it would pass through the stand transition as it completes a loop. Now let's go and make another set for walk. And we can keep things organized and color code our nodes. So we select the transition node and go down here to select a color. This becomes useful when you have complex trees. You can quickly and easily find out what's going on. Now if we were to join these two sets together, we would need to use the action to go from one to the other. So for us, this would be a stand to walk action. Now our agent will begin in the stand action and then transition through to the stand pose and then perform the stand to walk action as it passes through to the walk transition, and then it would loop doing the walk action. To go back the other way, we would need to use an action again. So this one would be a walk to stand action. Additionally, from the stand pose, we could also have a similar action to stand. This could be something like shift. The action would be like having the agent shifting its weight and would loop from the stand transition. Another thing we can have is if the agent has different kinds of walks. For instance, if you have a walk that is 45 degrees to the left and facing forward, as if you were avoiding something that just popped up in front of you, you could blend it into the walk action. So let's bring on another action, then connect it up, and you can see it's more of a dotted line. So this would be a walk 45 L. So now this would blend on top of the walk action, and we're probably going to need a walk 45R for the other side. So now we've created our tree, but it's still not quite finished yet. Massive still needs to know when to do these actions. If we click on stand action, you can see it's set to default, but we need to add some information to get the rest of the actions going. We need to create some triggers to set these actions off. So let's go up to tree, click on triggers, and let's add in trigger for stand, one for walk, and another one for shift. So with our stand action selected, go down to triggers and select stand. Now when the stand is triggered in the brain, Massive will know to perform the stand action. So then let's go and do the same for shift and walk. So what do we need to do for these two actions? Well, for stand to walk, we want this triggered when we want the agent to walk. So we would have the walk trigger. Now we've got walk and stand to walk having the walk trigger. And Massive will decide which actions to carry out depending on the action's current state. So if the agent is standing, it will trigger stand to walk. And if the agent is currently at the stand to walk, it will trigger the walk action. And if the agent is already walking, it will trigger this in a loop. So for walk to stand, we would have that triggered by stand, as it will go into the stand transition mode. Now these two do not get triggers, as they are blends. Instead, go up to Tree, Blends, and we can add a 45L blend and a 45R blend. So we just select those nodes and set it up accordingly. So now we've got our motion tree set up